Good morning and welcome back to it, guys. And our morning show continues as we are talking about the Youth Agricultural Homestead Program. And joining us this morning, Ms. Aneshia Beach, the program coordinator, along with Adriel Chai, one of the participants in the YAHP, are here to tell us more about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Good morning,
good morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Always necessary because the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service always has something going on.
Definitely.
Now, you guys have introduced us to the YAHP program before, I feel like. We've spoken about it a bit. And so we are kind of looking forward to the progress because we are looking at a graduation soon, right?
Yes, we are.
Now, graduation means that you have more room for more persons to come in. And so jumping straight into the details, what exactly is the program about for those who could perhaps be a next cohort?
Okay, so the Youth Agricultural Homestead Program is a strategic social intervention geared toward creating a cadre of youth agri-entrepreneurs in Trinidad and Tobago. So the MyDNS, we provide training in agriculture and agro-processing technologies through the UTT at YAHP campus. We also provide training in entrepreneurial development through NETCO, as well as GAP certification and packing house training through NAMDEVCO. And that is 2 years of training. And then when they have completed that, once you are successful, you receive 2 acres of land, a $20,000 grant, and a home on that land.
Never gets old no matter how many times I hear it.
Yes.
Because the 2 acres of land and the startup for your business, plus the knowledge and the functional actual theory to it, incredible stuff. Yes. So describe to me though, not just the practical learning how to, let's say, farm altogether, because it is livestock and actual crop production, right?
Yes.
You also talked about the entrepreneurial part of things, the agro-processing and those sorts of details. So describe the program in terms of what somebody going through it would learn a little bit so that we can get some insight from Mr. Chai next.
Yes. So what we are doing is creating we have created a holistic approach to agri-entrepreneurship. So you're not only learning about agriculture, but we are all trying to create entrepreneurs. So you will be learning about how to start your business, grow your business. You will be getting a lot of support in that area. It's not only about crop production, etc. As you would have mentioned, agro-processing is very important as well, because we're trying to allow young people to see that there's so much when it comes to agriculture, and agriculture is very serious business. So there's a lot to explore, and you are getting the opportunity as a youth to explore.
So, Adriel, tell me about your experience therein, because what she's described sounds like you could start with one plan and that could grow a lot more, no pun intended, with the crops.
Yes,
what was your experience?
So I would say my experience has been phenomenal so far. It's really opened my eyes from just a rudimentary understanding of agriculture into something more holistic, as she mentioned. And it's predominantly more than just the crop production and livestock. It's taken me into a wider range of just the total agribusiness sector. And I believe this has really opened my eyes to do more than just the basics in the industry.
Nice. Now, you would have been part of the current cohort that's graduating soon.
Yes, correct.
And so the use of the academics or the inculcation of the academics and the practical, was it a difficult course? How would you describe it?
I wouldn't say it was difficult, but it was challenging for sure. It required some sacrifice to continue and pursue, and I really believe that once participants really put their best foot forward, seek their interest, it really pays benefits, and I've seen personally tangible benefits from the program already.
You and at least 399 other persons, because I understand you have the full-time and the part-time. What sort of numbers are we looking at for participants graduating or participating so far? So
the first cohort, they would have started in June 2022. We would have started with 200 participants. As of July 8th, they will be going to Chatham. We will have 160 of them who would have successfully completed their first cohort. We have a second cohort that would have started in September 2023. They are currently in training. That's 200. And we are currently taking in another 200 full-time participants in September 2024, and the application period is currently open for them.
Good thing you mentioned that, because I'm sure somebody is like, even before we got into how difficult or supported the program is, that acres of land, definitely people want to apply. How do we do that?
So you can apply by visiting our website, mydns.gov.tt. There's a full online application form there. You can also visit our head office at number 2 Elizabeth Street, Sinclair, where you can collect an application form, fill it out and drop it off. We also have some youth development centers throughout Trinidad and Tobago. We have one at Sangre Grande, that is at Swimming Pool Road. We have in San Fernando at the Pleasantville Indoor Facility, and we also have one in Central at Chaguanas. So you have the opportunity not to venture into Port of Spain,
right,
but you can visit one of those, collect an application form and drop it off right there. And the application deadline is on July 15th.
Mm-hmm. Swimming pool, well, what you call the swimming pool road is Foster Road up in San Grande.
Yes.
But I know it because I'm from there, and that means that the participants can come from far and wide.
It can come from far and wide, yes.
We're looking at your social medias as well.
Yes.
I know from time to time you'll advertise the programs.
Yes.
Can persons apply through there too?
So you can visit our social media at MyDNSTT. We also have at Youth and Agriculture. And on that platform, we give you a lot of insight into our program, specifically the YAHP.
Mm-hmm.
And through there, you will get the information, and there's a hyperlink that takes you directly to the application form as well.
I know you all have it digitized for the young
Yes.
folks. And speaking of young folks, I know your ministry caters to persons between 18 to 35.
Yes.
But what are some of the other requirements or eligibility
So
details?
the requirements for this program in particular are very basic. A minimum of 2 CSECO levels, 18 to 35, as well as an interest in agriculture. And that's it.
Easy stuff.
Yes.
And in that case, I think we've pretty much covered the basis of all that you need to know to get into the program.
Yes.
I thank you very much for bearing the reins to come and give us the insight. And we'll check in with you as the program continues.
Definitely, we would
Best
love
of luck
that.
and congratulations on your next steps, Mr. Chai. We look
Thank you
forward
very
to
much.
seeing your products on the shelves.
Thank you.
And you guys can look forward to even more here on the Now Morning Show. Stick around. We'll be back after these messages.
Yes, yes, yes. To maintain a family, oh Lord, it ain't easy.